Y'all, back again with another update. It's been a minute, so this of course is going to be covering like a good 2-month span, so it's going to be a little bigger one. You know the routine. My plans after this one, hopefully I can stay more shorter, more often updates from here on out, but catching up, you know, this is going all the way back to Christmas, a lot of this stuff, so let's get right into it. You know, I got some gift card money and I hit up the Arrow sale, which was pretty dope. I'm pretty I couldn't remember if I showed this in the last update or not. I didn't get this part of the Arrow sale. I got this locally actually, but Blood Rage, phenomenal slasher. Was it Nightmare at Shadow Woods? Was that the Nightmare at Shadow Woods was the alternate title. Can't believe this was never released prior to this. Fantastic slasher in my opinion, good stuff. So yeah, but I hit up the sale. Like I said, got Madman unrated director's cut. This was phenomenal. Finally got to see this one. I had this on my radar a long time. Of course, video nasty, good stuff. Madman, love the. Of course, I got the flip cover art on these. Blood and Black Lace, which I still need to get around to watching. Fucking shame. I've heard great things about this one. I'll hopefully pop this one in this weekend. I've just had so many titles I've been watching and catching up with, guys. You know how it goes. Another one I've yet to check out, Island of Death. I've heard mixed reviews on this one, but I do believe it was a video nasty as well. So grab this one. A lot of these were cheap. I mean, these were like $10 range, a little bit under. American money anyways. Rabid. Now this was fucking phenomenal. Blew me away really. I was surprised with this one. One of David Cronenberg's, I think this was his second film after Shivers, which I still need to check that one out. What I've heard, this is an expanded version of Shivers basically. But yeah, very good. Just like Outbreak kind of film, I guess. It's good stuff. Society, still need to get around to watching this one. I've had this one on my radar a long time. I've seen clips and shit from some of the insane scenes in this movie, so yeah, it's one of those I'm kind of scared to watch, but I really need to pop it in and watch it, guys. It looks insane. Been checking these out. I got this is a Christmas gift from my dad, which was fucking phenomenal. Coffin Joe collection. Just eerie, creepy, amazing Spanish horror all the way. Got it at midnight. You take your soul. I'll just pop that one in. I'm gonna go back and watch the series, and because I recently got this one as well, the Synapse release, Embodiment of Evil on Bluray, which is the newest Coffin Joe. What's cool about that import collection, it also has some of his other flicks that Coffin Joe made an appearance in, but they weren't necessarily Coffin Joe films. I think there's only 3 or 4 actual Coffin Joe, and that set contains 7, so it has basically every appearance he's made and like cameos and other horror flicks. So really cool. Yeah, Synapse release of Mosquito. Double Shot J always shouted this one out on the podcast and shit, and I was glad to finally pick this one up. Also another Christmas gift. It was fantastic though. Enjoyed the hell out of that one. Good cheesy creature, overgrown creature flick though. You got The Editor. Now this was top notch, of course, from the guys at Astron 6 who kill it all the time in my opinion. Everything I've seen so far, they're killing it. Interesting discussion I heard on the podcast, like, you know, what if they made a serious horror flick? I think they really could. They showed that in this, even though this is very comedy, like, just the I mean, they had the giallo feel and the camera work and all this stuff down so well. It was like, I would like to see their approach to maybe a serious horror film, but these guys are super talented, delve in all genres, so check out all Astron 6 stuff. I highly suggest all their stuff, especially The Editor. That might be their greatest flick. yet. 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Also another 10 out of 10. I sent through all this documentary. Had to break it down in different sessions. This is a huge long documentary, but it is the Crystal Lake Memories. The same people that did Never Sleep Again, the great Freddy Krueger documentary as well. But yeah, highly suggest this. Just goes in detail on every Jason flick, behind the scenes, all that stuff. Interviews damn near almost every cast member of every flick. Like, great stuff though. Another Christmas one I got from my mom was an import of Don't Look Now. I think this is the Umbrella release. So hell yeah, very cool flick. Has some creepy, good suspenseful stuff. Interesting flick for sure. Finally got around to seeing this classic. Got the Scream Factory Collector's Edition, class of '84. Fantastic. I can see, you know, how it influenced stuff like Nuke 'Em High and just all kinds of really kind of punk movies. I was always a fan of the flick Warriors, and it kind of has a slight Warriors feel in a way to it. I wouldn't say it's as good as the Warriors in my opinion, but class of '84, good cult classic, good campy old one. Funny seeing Michael J. Fox. That just cracked me up. Glad to see that one because I've been wanting to get around to seeing Class of '99 and the other ones. I've put those off, so I can finally watch those now. Ghost Town. Never thought I would have this, let alone on Blu-ray. It was a fun flick. It's not nothing special, but it's one of those old cool Empire Full Moon Charles Band flicks, you know, from the late '80s. Like, just always glad, you know, always glad to see old stuff like that finally see the light of the day. Finishing out the Christmas theme there. Got this from my mom as well. This was fantastic. Holiday Horror Story. Unfortunately, it has how they fucking censored it, but it is, in fact, the Christmas Horror Story. Dumbass Walmart. But anyways, fantastic holiday anthology. Highly suggest this one. Fan of Trick or Treat, definitely check this one out. Really surprised me. Like, I thought it was going to be pretty fun, but I watched this twice actually. Super good flick. Fun ass anthology. Alright, next up, I hit up a oldies order. It's been a while. Did this post Christmas. Of course, they always got the Traumas on lock and lots of good deals on there. So I hit up Doomsday County. Had this one on my radar a while. Unfortunately, still not got around to watching this yet, guys. I heard fantastic things. Gonna watch it real soon. I have watched this Trauma triple feature now, though. It's the Mutants, Nazis, and Zombies triple pack. You got Secret of the Magic Mushrooms, Attack of the Traumagat, and Teen 8 versus the Monster Nazi Apocalypse. Whew. That's a mouthful, but yeah. Well, I've watched the first two. I'd like to see the other Teen 8 flicks really before I watch this one, because I know that he's made some other ones, but that shit looks hilarious. But Secret of the Magic Mushrooms and Attack of the Traumatic are fantastic. I do believe they're both Germans as well, German flicks. So hell yeah, you got some good German splatter and just some cheesy fun. Another one that come highly suggested. Finally got around to getting. This is the, of course, Tokyo Shock release of Hair Extensions. You know I'm down for some Tokyo Shock, and I've heard this is a fantastic flick. So glad to finally own this one. Another one I need to pop in real soon, as well as this one, Mr. Bricks, the heavy metal musical. You know, I'm a big fan of metal, and I'm not a big fan of musicals per se, but you know, I just want to check this one out. We got some Trauma doing some. I've seen the trailer for it. It looks very interesting. Kind of a strange metal documentary, or like a metal musical. I mean, But yeah, I grabbed some full moons I've been wanting to check out. Evil Bong 420, which I guess actually comes after this one, which I also got. So watch this one first. Ginger Dead Man versus Evil Bong. Neither of these flicks was too good in all honesty. Like, I'm a fan of the earlier Evil Bongs, and I don't know, the Ginger Dead Men, they're fun in their own way. But yeah, both of these pretty much sucked. This one, I don't know, I had a decent time with it, I suppose, but nothing special. And this one really sucked. They tried to break this into like two, doing like a part 2 flick. I think they want to do like the Return to Nukem High, how they split it up. Problem is, they didn't have enough footage to do that. This movie is like 49 minutes, so it's not even really a movie. It's basically a short film, and it never really got anywhere. The whole flick, it was like trying to set up for something to happen. Basically, I don't. Oh, that Evil Bong 420. Oh, Charles Band. You never know what you're gonna get from the man. It could be masterpiece or garbage like that shit. But got Voodoo Death Pack, which I've been wanting to check out all these. Got Ragdoll, Ooga Booga, and the horrible Dr. Bones. I really got this because of Ooga Booga, and I watched it already. It was a really fun flick. I highly suggest Ooga Booga. It was goofy fun time, but this looks like a pretty cool 3-pack though. I've seen the trailers for the other flicks, so interested to check them out. I've been getting some of these Maya releases, or MYA. I don't know how y'all pronounce it per se, but the Maya releases. They got a lot of Lamberto Bava, just a lot of cool shit that they've been seem to drop. I also got Graveyard Disturbance, which I don't have with me right here. But yeah, got that, and I got this one, which will be Lamberto Bava. And I believe these are his TV, maybe even made for TV, but Scorpion with Two Tails. Graveyard Disturbance was great stuff. Still need to get around checking these out. Got a good deal on these, and I was looking like Amazon and some other websites had Scorpion with Two Tails in particularly pretty high. Like it was 25 to 30. So I don't know if these are going out of print or just kind of a little down patch. They need to make more, or what's going on with that. But anyways, I think these are like $6 or $7 on oldies. So of course, had to get some more Traumas. Like I said, they got the Traumas on cheap. I believe this was 99 cents. Death by Temptation. Been wanting to see this one for a long time. Infamous, of course, for early Samuel L. Jackson performance, and directed by James Bond III. That always cracked me up. It has a quote by Cool Duder on the front of it. That kind of surprised me, damn. But anyway, yeah, Death by Temptation. I need to check that one out. Also need to check out these guys. I believe these started as viral videos. This is Cars 3. So this is based off of their viral stuff. Like I said, these two particular directors, Bobby Hacker, yeah, the YouTube Cars series. So I need to check those out, I guess, and then get around to watching this movie. Heard good things. We got Fresh Meat Street Show release, and that is Rat Scratch Fever. I don't know, giant rat flick. I had to pop on it for a good price. Of course, my street shows. Synapse, Fatal Frames. I had to pop on this. Synapse is real cheap on the oldies, and interesting cast too. It's got Donald Pleasance and Angus Scrimm and Linnea Quigley. Like, damn. So I'm thinking this is going to be a cool hidden gem horror flick. I'm hoping so. Alright, winding it down, guys. Trying to keep it going. Recent pickups. Helen Back. This was an animated, I suppose, horror flick. Mostly comedy. mostly comedy, but it's all set in hell. Great cast though, I must say. Nick Swartz and Danny McBride. Fuck, you got all kinds of different comedians. Brian Posehn, Bob Odenkirk, great. Mila Kunis, Susan Sarandon's in this. But a lot of good voices on it. I had a fun ass time with this. I'd give it a 9 out of 10 though. Holly's Just, it's of course an adult animated, it's like claymation style, which was very fucking cool to see as well. So I'm sure they spent some time and effort on making this one. So it's very cool though. Like I said, it's rated R. Very adult humor, fun time shit. FYE's had some buy one get one for $1 deals. So I hit some shit up. We got Attack of the Block, which is the same guys who did, or one of the guys that did Shaun of the Dead. And it's kind of, you know, one of their, I guess, sci-fi parodies. And then I also got Teresa's, which I've never seen. I got the I3, which I need to get the first two. But this was so damn cheap, and I just never see it anywhere. I was like, I'm going to go ahead and pop on it because I have been wanting to see the I flicks for a long time, ever since the American remake came out. So, get the original Japanese ones. And then I got Dark Hall, Scream Factory release. You know, I'm not expecting much. Pretty sure it's a sci-fi channel, so not expecting much, like I said, but I got it for real cheap. So I can't complain. Amazing pawn shop behind it, about shit my pants. I finally got Frontiers, of course, one of the French 5 Extreme. So definitely glad to have this one. We've only lacked one more of those French. So then we got Deathgasm. It's my birthday present for my girlfriend. Fucking coolest girlfriend ever. This was amazing. Such a fun time. If you're a fan of metal or rock music, I highly suggest checking this one out too. I think, you know, it's like Bill and Ted meets just maybe Night of the Demons. Just a fun horror flick. I don't know. It's definitely a comedy first horror flick, but fantastic time. I love the shit out of that flick. Right up my alley. Stung, I recently did a review on the Bodybags. Go check that out. My boy D Borgie, Derek, hooked it up big time. Sent me a package out of the kindness of his heart when he shouldn't have. But yeah, I got Lesson of Evil. Highly fucking excited to check these out. And of course, you got New World. Of course, this is Keshe Mike. I can't say this guy's name, but yeah, he's directed some fantastic fucking flicks as well. Yeah, I Saw the Devil. Well, you know, one of my fucking favorites. All these for $2. Dead Men Walking. You know, not expecting much. It's still sealed though. Timeless Media Group, aka The Asylum release. So, not expecting too much, but there looks like there's some semi-decent gore on the back of it, so that's what kind of sold me. Sorry, y'all probably can't see that because of the fucking glare. Picked this up at Walmart for $5. Electric Boogaloo. Fantastic documentary on Canon Films. Highly suggest y'all checking them out. Like, just look in their history if you don't know about them, but made great action flicks and actually all kinds of genres of flicks in the 80s. Some really cheesy and campy, but they actually made some quality flicks too. They also have another documentary about them. The name slips my mind, but yeah, I'll probably post that in there. I Spit on Your Grave Part 3. I had a fun time with this flick. I really enjoyed it. To me, the remake trilogy is pretty solid overall. Just like I said, I like all three entries in the flick. I was glad, you know, this shows the return of the girl from the first remake. So that was cool to kind of continue on to that storyline. So I Spit on Your Grave Part 3. Really good shit. My girlfriend also got me this. cool 7-part series, Monsters Among Us. Just kind of a documentary about each of the legendary, like, supernatural things. You got the mummies, you got spirits, demons, witchcraft, vampires, werewolves, and shapeshifters. Like, pretty damn cool, solid little documentary shit. Like, very cool. Another Ollie's pickup, real cheap, under $2. Wakewood. My girlfriend enjoyed this one pretty well. I think it's kind of like a ghostly flick. I need to check it out. Of course, I picked it up. It's a Hammer release, some of the newer Hammer stuff. So I'm always down to check out some Hammers. Another one I think's technically the Asylum, Carnal. Again, it's cheap and still sealed, and I just kind of popped on some horror I didn't know about. These are $1 a piece at the pawn shop. Don't have high expectations at all. Long Time Dead. So I was like, yeah, we'll check it out though. And then we got Blood Reaper. Also looks semi-shitty, but you never know. Like, I'm gonna take the chance, especially for $1. Like, I can't go rent it for that. Like, that's the way I look at it when I buy these movies. Like, you know, if I ever Redboxed it or shit like that's probably not gonna be on TV. Creature. Heard mixed things about this one. I'm gonna have to check it out. It just kind of always irked me. The cover looks like Feast and like a million other flicks, but besides the generic, you know, title and cover, who knows? It might be a fun ass time. Looks like it's claiming to be semi-gory fun, so yeah, let's check it out. Let's see, another pawn shop find for $2. So excited to have this one finally. King of the Ants, of course, directed by Stuart Gordon. I've heard great things about this one. So I had to pop when I found this one though. Also released by the Asylum. So that's some solid shit that they've released apparently, maybe. Like I said, everything I've seen by Stuart Gordon I've loved. But anyways, guys, last edition of the update. Got this for $3 at the pawn shop. I couldn't pass it up. Dixie Pawn always hooks me up. This certain pawn shop I always go to. This always give them business, and they always do me right, man. They always used to give me a little hookup or something here and there. I always appreciate them. But anyways, the Exorcist, the fucking awesome Blu-ray release, double the spine. It has the Friedkin Connection. I think it's kind of a preview of the full-length book. Has some cool pictures and information in it though. Of course, this contains the theatrical cut and the extended director's cut on Blu-ray, so I was glad to upgrade that shit big time, so can't complain there. So hell yeah, y'all. That's it for the update. Appreciate y'all watching as always. Leave the love. Peace.